Hey yogis, welcome to today's practice. Today's practice is a full body flow, mostly stretches, but there will be some strength throughout. So let's get started. So we're gonna start in a 90-90. So you want your front leg, your knee to be at a 90-degree angle, and your back leg as well, to the best of your ability. It doesn't have to be perfect. Once you settle in position here, walk your hands back. So feel free, if you can, to go all the way on your back. If not, you can just lean back a little bit, or you can go on your forearms. It really depends on the flexibility of the back hip. One more breath here. And walk your hands up. And then we're gonna fold forward on the same side. So similar to the back, where you don't have to fold all the way forward if you can't. This gives more of a focus on the front leg. Alrighty, walk your hands up and we'll just switch. So switch the direction of your knees. And let's fold back. So this may feel different than the first side. You're either going to feel more flexible or less in your back hip. Walk your hands up and we'll fold forward. Great job. Let's walk our hands up. Meet me in a tabletop position just as a transition. And then we'll tuck our toes and lift up for down dog. First down dog today. You can walk it out. Do your thing. Now walk your hands back towards your feet. We're just gonna hang out in a forward fold here. You can grab onto opposite elbows and rock side to side in your ragdoll. Really releasing tension in the head, neck, and shoulders. One more breath here. Drop the hands and just walk them forward again to your down dog. And then drop the knees. We're gonna lower onto the belly. Hands forward. And we're just gonna do some dynamic movement in Cobra. So on the inhale, you're going to lift up. And on the exhale, you're gonna lower down. So let's do 3 more. Inhale up, exhale down. Don't forget to squeeze your back legs together. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, and let's do 1 more. Inhale up, and exhale down. Great job. You can just hang out for a second. If you like to windshield wiper the legs, you can do that. All right, tuck your toes. We'll just pop up to a down dog again. Now let's come to a high plank so your shoulders are in line with wrists. Drop the knees and lower onto your belly yet again. Coming up for a sphinx. So come onto your forearms. Squeeze your back legs together. And you can look past one shoulder and the other just for a nice neck stretch. Okay, from here, let's take it back up and just meet me in a child's pose. For this child's pose, let's bring our hands behind. So your forehead is still touching the mat. We're just bringing our hands behind this time. We'll just be here for a few deep breaths. This is always nice because you're rounding out the spine after we just did cobra, which was the opposite. Great job. You can bring your hands back up, lifting yourself up. And come to a seated position. We're going to take staff. So legs out in front of you. You're flexing the feet here. And start to walk your hands forward and fold over. It may not be that much of a fold. You really want to focus on keeping your legs straight. So it doesn't really matter if you reach for the feet. What matters is your legs are straight here. One more breath. Great job. Swing your legs behind. We're going to come to kneeling. Lift your hips up off your heels. We're going to take camel. So your hands are going to come behind on your lower back. Squeeze your elbows together and then start to lean back for the camel. If this is too much for your lower back, you can always take a wall. If you have a wall near you, you're going to face the wall and then lean back. This brings more emphasis to stretching the quads instead of the lower back. If you'd like, you can also grab for the feet. One more breath here. Great job. Wherever you are, you can slowly release out of that and sit on your heels. Bring your hands behind you. So we're getting a nice chest opener, shoulder stretch. If you'd like to take this further, you can lift your hips off your heels. We'll just be here for a couple breaths. And if your hips are lifted, you can lower them. And we'll do this similarly with a nice side body stretch. So I will face you, but you can face in any direction you'd like. So we're going to do something similar. This time, your right hand is going to be on the mat, and you're going to swing your left arm up and over as you lift your hips up off your heels. It doesn't have to be super drastic, just lifting them slightly. Looking up towards the ceiling, Nice chest opener, so we're not rounding forward, we're opening out. And you can release, swinging your left hand down, planting the left hand as you swing your right arm up and over, lifting the hips up. And release. Hand back down. Great job. Maybe your quads are feeling the burn, so we'll give them a little stretch. How about that? So come onto your back. Straighten both legs. We're going to do something called cat pulling its tail. So bend your right knee, and you're going to cross your foot over your left knee and use your right hand to bring it down. So this is kind of like a spinal twist. You can stay here in this spinal twist. If you'd like to take it further, you're going to straighten that bent knee out and bend the left leg and reach back for the foot. So this is cat pulling its tail. You can look back at your hand, at your foot in that direction. And just breathe here, a couple breaths in this position. If you took cat pulling its tail, slowly release the hand from the foot, bend back the front knee, and come back to center. Before we go on the other side, let's do cow face pose, but on our back. So this is similar to the pigeon on your back. If you'd like to take that, you can do that as well. But this is different. So your left ankle is going to cross all the way over to see if your knees can match in the middle, and they don't have to be perfect. And then you can grab for both feet and bring your legs as close as you can to your chest. Great job. Let's release the feet. Uncross the legs, and we'll take the other side. So straighten both legs out first, and then you're going to bend the right knee and cross it over as much as you can. And you can stay here, or you can straighten that bent knee out and bend the back knee and grab for the foot and look in that direction. One more breath here. All right, release the foot and just retrace your steps. And then we'll take cow face pose on the other side. If it helps, you can hold your foot on as you cross over and over. And then you can bring your legs to your chest, grab onto the feet. If you like, you can also rock side to side. Just be careful. You may topple over with this one. One more breath here. Great job. Uncross the leg. Bring your knees to your chest and we'll rock up. Come up to standing. Take your time. And we'll just do a quick frog here. So hands to hips. Your feet are going to be straight to the sides. Legs out wide. Bend the knees. You can do goddess arms here if you'd like for the full-on frog or goddess pose or whatever you want to call it. One more breath. Bring your hands to your knees. Keep them bent. And we'll just do a shoulder stretch here. So dip one shoulder forward as you look up. And then dip the other shoulder forward as you look up. Great job. You can straighten the legs and just do a little fold here. You can shift the heels back further. All right, from here, walk your hands to the left and pivot the front foot forward and walk it out to the side. You need to pivot the back heel up as well and drop the back knee. So we're in lizard. Just holding it here for a second. Nice hip stretch. Great. Step it back to a tabletop and we'll just take the other side. So bringing that right foot up. Just notice how this feels in your hips. Great job. Let's step it back to tabletop. Walk your knees forward. And then meet me on your back. We'll just do a quick windshield wiper on our back. It always feels nice in the lower back. And then when you're ready, we'll end in Shavasana today. So straighten your legs out, your palms face up, shoulders back and down. You can close your eyes here. Focus on your breath. Notice how today's practice felt, how you feel right now. If there's any particular body part that stands out that you practiced a lot today. We're going to take one cleansing breath here to close the practice. So inhale through the nose. And exhale, side out the mouth. Great job today, yogis. Let's rub those palms together, generating some heat. Peace, peace. Please take over, please everything on. That everyone sees, loves the light within you. Namaste. Thank you, yogis, for joining this practice today. Hopefully you felt a nice full body stretch and a little bit of heat in there as well. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.